Hello everyone, thank you very much for watching today. So today, let me check my Facebook first, make sure we're going live. And of course, technical difficulties, I will upload again. And there we are. So today, I'm going to do a little bit of tough love today. I'm not going to keep you long today, but a little tough love and tell you some things that agents are doing wrong and why they fail. So in 2014, the National Association of Realtors did a study and found out that on average about 87% of realtors fail in 5 years from when they get their license. So that hasn't been updated since 2014, or at least I can't find it, but I think it stays the same. I see it from having been in real estate 29 years and having starting this office 23 years ago and seeing the turnover of agents. Now every agent, let me just say this, those numbers, 87%, not necessarily fail in real estate. You know, some get out because they have other opportunities, some retire, some for other reasons just flat out fail. But the turnover is there. It's there. We see it. You'll see it if you haven't been in the real estate business less than 5 years. You'll see it because you'll see names of agents not there anymore, and just see your real estate community change every 5 years. So I'm going to give you some tough love today and give you some reasons why that happens. And the number one reason why, I'll just start with number one, is just the excuses. For coaching agents for decades, it just comes down to excuses. And some agents I'm nice to about it when I talk to them, you're making excuses. And some I'm just flat out not nice about it, it's just those are excuses. No matter if you're starting this part-time and you have a full-time job during the day, there's always time to do this business because it's almost 24/7. You communicate with people all day long, every day, as their friends, relatives, people that you talk to at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night or later. Are you, not right now with COVID, but are you hanging out at restaurants and bars with people till midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning? Not right now, but when it's safe again. Are you around people? Are you doing things? You just make excuses. And of course, everybody has a different background. So I'm just saying this in a video, and I'm happy to talk to you one-on-one and find out what the excuses are in your business, and why you're not doing the things you're doing, why you're not communicating with people, why you're not making the prospecting calls. Because I've said over and over and over and over and over again, every single person that has a real estate license has the same ability to be successful in real estate. It's the simplest and hardest thing to do out there. You're not at a disadvantage. If you just sit there, there's probably excuses. And this is where some tough love comes in. Are you watching Netflix at night? Are you just hanging out, cleaning the house? Are you mowing the lawn, and spending hours and hours and hours a week when the weather is nice, in your yard? What are you doing? Unless you have another job, or you have to, because you're starting real estate part-time and you're working, what are you doing with all of your time? And I know that you could carve out time to be successful in real estate if you really want it. If you don't really want it, you make excuses. That's it. If you can talk and you have a phone. I even told this I just had a conversation with 2 agents yesterday that their health is not that well and they can't get out of the house right now or for reasons. They could still sell real estate. So if you could talk on the phone and pick up your phone, you can do real estate. You just have to team up with another agent. I have some agents that make more money on sales that they never show that to a buyer, or listings that they never walk into the house because they team up with other agents and earn money in real estate. So think outside the box. Think outside that. Some agents, especially new ones, think it's the only real estate they can do is just a geographic area. that around where they live, like I can't sell a house in Columbus. Of course you could sell a house in Columbus. I can't sell a house in Cincinnati. Yes, you can sell a house in Cincinnati. You have a license to sell any house, any property in Ohio, but also any agent out there is watching this from a different state, you have a license to sell in that state. But guess what? You now have a license to earn a referral fee from anywhere in the country or world. What kind of market is, what kind of possibility is that? Pick up the phone, start calling people in Nebraska. Pick up the phone, call people in Los Angeles. Call anybody, anywhere in the United States to see if they're buying or selling a house. There's no other business that gives you that flexibility. But what is it? It's excuses of why you're not picking up the phone, why you're not communicating with people, why you're not networking with people, why you're not following up on those people and have them in your database. It's just excuses. There is no excuses. Basically, I feel that the excuse is you're really not that passionate about it. You really don't want to carve the time. You really don't want to succeed in real estate. There's other things you want to do more. I mean, I just talk about myself. It was from day one, right out of college, getting my real estate license in 3 weeks and getting into real estate. Loved it right away. I mean, I just loved it. The work, the talking to people, communicating with people, knowing that it could end up with a sale that could earn a good dollar amount when a commission comes in was just exciting to me from day one. I never thought of this as hard work, or never thought of this as I hated doing it. I mean, obviously there's things I love better than less, but there's nothing I hate about this business at all. So if you're like me, you have the 100% ability. You have no negatives to it. But yes, there are agents out there, the ones that are not successful and the ones that are not hitting their goal. There's some excuses in there. Like, I don't like to bother people. I am not organized. I don't like technology, and I don't like to organize my database and follow up with people. I feel like I'm, just it's not sincere when I call people once a month just to see how they're doing, to see if they have any referrals for me. I feel like a sleazy salesperson. No. So not to go off tangent there, you're not bothering people if you're calling them. You're asking them to help them if they need help or anybody else need help. You're not selling anything. You're not selling insurance. You're not selling a product. You're not selling beauty supplies. You're not selling anything that trying to convince them to buy. You are calling these people to see if you can help them when they're ready, and you want to be the first person on their mind when they're ready. No one's going to get upset at that. Anybody who's upset at that because you're calling to help them when they're ready is someone that just something's going on in their life right now that they're upset about, and they want to take it out on you. So get rid of the fear, stop the excuses, and there's nothing you can't learn or can't do in real estate. And then some of the other things, I mean, that's number one, the excuses. I'm just going to just tell the agents that don't have the excuses, they're not taking the classes. They're not taking advantage. Like here at Century 21, we have a great online university of so many classes and programs and systems and ideas of 50 plus years of real estate in there on how to be successful. You have myself as coaching and mentoring of 29 years of real estate experience and an office staff that can help you. I know agents here, but any agent watching this is in a different office or different brand. Are you taking advantage of the education? That education is there for a reason. There's no real estate, well, there's a few real estate companies that make money on you if you don't sell. I'm just saying, I just flat out say that. They're the ones that are charging you a monthly fee or charging you things. You don't have to sell anything, and they're making some money on you. But most real estate companies, including ours, doesn't make money on real estate agents unless they sell. Our Century 21 doesn't make money on real estate agents unless they sell. So they have tools, technology, support. They have a whole online university. We have that to try to get you to a level that you're comfortable at, so you make money and we're profitable too. So we all are in this together. So and anybody watching this is not with our office, check with your office. They should be, any office, any broker, any manager, their focus should be on you. Their focus should be on your success and helping you with your excuses and helping you earn income so they earn income. That's how real estate works and most brokerages work. So you just got to take advantage of it. I know that for a fact. I mean, we have lots and lots and lots of great agents with Central HomeStar. Love all of you, but I know some of you are not taking advantage of everything and not getting into the level that you want to be. So I'll leave you today. Stop making the excuses. Sit down with yourself. Have a serious conversation. I mean, what are you, I'm not going to say wasting, but what are you doing? Are you saying, oh, the weather's too nice, I'm going to do this. Oh, I have to do that. Oh, I got to take care of this person. I got to take care of my family. I got to do this. I got to do that. What are those excuses keeping you from picking up the phone and communicating with people and finding people that are buying or selling a house? So stop the excuses. Figure out what you're saying to yourself, either consciously or unconsciously, and write them down. Figure it out so you can look at it. You're like, these every day. I am making this excuse. I'm sitting on the couch for 2-3 hours a day watching Netflix instead of making some calls. Don't have to cut out all of your shows, but how about cut that in half? Instead of watching shows for 3 hours, do it for an hour and a half. So sporting events are different because they start, end. But I know I talk to agents all the time, especially agents that are into sports. They're telling me everything that's going on in the NFL, the NBA, college football. I'm like, and I just say to them, how many hours a day or a week are you reading articles, watching ESPN, watching games that you know every player on that team and know what their statistics are? I mean, are any of you like this or know of anybody like this? To me, then you could carve out time. You don't have to know every player on the Ohio State football team and where they came from and what position they play, what high school they play for, where they're going to be in the draft, and complain that you don't have enough time and you're not successful enough or where you want to be in real estate. Then you have the time. It's just an excuse. So that's it for today. I said that already, but I'll get off my soapbox. But remember, use me as a resource. Call me, text me, email me. I'm happy to coach you, help you, and dig down deep and figure out why you're not hitting the goals you want to hit in real estate. So that's it. Have a great Wednesday. We'll see you tomorrow, Thursday at noon. Bye-bye.